Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a busy week at work. We've been moving some pea bales, getting them home for the cows. We moved a bit of green feed, some grass bales there for the horses for the winter. We dried out enough to get a day's worth in of moving some canola, and then we got rained out again. So I decided to come up to town, do some grocery shopping, and see if I can source those parts that I needed from last week's video where I was trying to do that light switch. So stick around for this week's video and just see how we make out. We are going to go to Home Depot to see if we can find a nice outdoor switch or something for that lighting, and we'll see what we can find. If not, we'll resort to good old Amazon. So let's go see what we can find. Alright, I'm hoping you guys can see me. Okay, so change of plans. They had nothing. They have those like toggle switches, and then you put like a regular switch behind it, but there's no seal on it. So I'm kind of worried if you're driving and you got driving rain, it would just work its way in there and keep blowing fuses. So I think what the plan is going to be is I'm going to wire it into the inside here, either on this box or by the door. I'm kind of thinking I'd rather do it by the door, so then all you gotta do to work the lights in there is open the door, flip a switch. And it actually might work out better because all my wiring is already here, and all I would have to do is just run it over to that kind of thing, you know? So I think that's the plan. So we're gonna try to get that done tomorrow, and we'll get some groceries here right now while we're here, and then we're headed out to Banff for the weekend. We got rained out again, so we made it up to Banff. Well, close to it. We're in just west of Calgary now. And before I head out that way, I'm going to head up to the north. There's a really big Western store, and I got to get some stuff while I'm up this way. So I'm going to do that, and then I was coming up with an idea for doing those switches in the truck instead of outside, because looking at all my options, I think it'll be way easier. So I think the best way to do it and keep it the most simple is to buy, I think they're like those gray PVC boxes, and then I have those 3 switches, right? So I don't have them with me, but drill the holes, and then they can just screw in there, and then that can kind of just float, because I don't want to drill into this truck just yet. It's still new, has the new smell, so I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go source everything I need for that today. And I'll get a bunch of my groceries and get a bunch of all their stuff. And then I'm hoping maybe tomorrow I can finish the project that I started last weekend, if I get all the parts. Okay, I went to Home Depot this is probably going to be the easiest thing to do to put switches in. I'll drill 3 nice holes on it and then put my switches in, and it'll just lay by the door. Unless I decide to screw it down or maybe zip tie it to something, but it'll be easy. You'll just open the door and then you can flick the lights on, which is actually nice because then I can drive down the road and flick those side lights on if I want extra lighting. So works out, and I think it was $5, $6, so not too bad. The other dilemma that I didn't have when I made that other switch thing is maybe I should buy a second one of those actually. That would kind of mount nicely on that wall. Be a little tucked in. I don't know, maybe we'll think about that. But the other thing that I didn't have, or I lost, which I can't find it. I've looked. I imagine it's in that one spot, that nice safe spot you'd always remember, right? So I'm gonna go to, I think, Lordco. I don't know, I'm gonna go to an auto store and see if I can source some 3-way switches. And I believe I need I need at least 4 of them, so I'll see what I can find. So I got that light thing all figured out, and then I went over to Lordco, that auto store there, see if I could find those on. They're like an on-on switch to do the 3-ways. And they had on, I think they had, what did they have? They only had the on-off ones, and then they had like the plastic flimsy ones that were on, off, on. So I gotta source some. I gotta source some for next weekend. See if I can get those parts ordered, maybe delivered to the farm. And then I actually found my switches. I found the ones that I bought, which I only bought 2. I don't know why. I think because I thought you need to run 1 set of 3-ways, but you need 2 sets to make it work. So it's all good. We'll grab 2 more there whenever I find them online and then get them shipped out to me. But I did figure out where exactly this leak is coming from. It's coming from all the bolt holes. So I bought some more sealant, and I'm going to do one of 2 things. I'm going to either take all the bolts, pop them out, seal them, shove them back in, or I might take, I think it's flashing tape. I have it in my shower. I might put that right over it, and then I bought like the liquid rubber for RV roofs that'll drip over top of that, and that should seal it up really well. But I might even do both, like combined, and then it'll make it extra sealed, because all of these are not sealed. Like I put sealant in here on the roof, but these aren't sealed, and that's kind of where they're dripping in. So next weekend I'll get that done, because winter's coming. It's like 8 degrees out here, so I want to get that done, and then hopefully if those parts come in, like those 2 switches or whatever, if I order them, hopefully they come in and I can put that box in and start wiring that. But that's less of a priority than this leak. So I think what the plan here for the rest of the evening is going to be making some dinner at this. This is just a nice lake on the old highway that goes out to Canmore. So I think I'm going to wrap the video up here. If you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. So lots of cool stuff to come. So stick around, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.